Al Haymon, the most powerful executive, manager, whatever you want to call him in boxing, is set to stage fights in the UK and the USA. He's going to hit up the US market, starting with James DeGale versus Chris Eubank, E-King Fight News. And we got more on this. All right. Shout out the boxing scene. Al Haymon PBC to invade U.S. market, starting with DeGale Eubanks. Al Haymon is preparing to move into the British boxing market from January by staging a fight between James DeGale and Chris Eubank Jr. on ITV Box Office. That's pay-per-view, by the way. The respected manager, long considered sports' most powerful individual, has until now resisted the temptation to make fights in the United Kingdom. You know, that's absolutely true. Oddly enough, I heard Al Haymon was going to consider the UK boxing scene last year with the PBC. You know, he was signing UK fighters at some point. But that never came to fruition last year. So it looks like that got put on the back burner. And now that I think it's the reaction to Eddie Hearn, to be honest. I think Eddie Hearn moving into the U.S. market, really concentrating his efforts. Al Haymon is saying, hey, man, when it comes to this boxing shit, you better keep your own territory. You better stay to your own territory. Otherwise, that shit gonna get got. That shit's gonna get taken over. And with this fight right here, James DeGale versus Eubank, I mean, this is a good fight. It's a good fight. Like, it's a fight between two guys that I think are not elite anymore, but they still are big names in British boxing. This is a fight that Eddie Hearn would jump at to promote, and it just so happens that Al Haymon, I don't know what he did, but he got the rights to this fight. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Just when you think it's all going right for Eddie Hearn, he's got DAZN. He's got the DAZN app. DAZN. Fucking Al Haymon says, hey man, you better protect your own territory, huh? That's right. And it is what it is. I mean, I gotta preface that by what Eddie Hearn is doing with his investment into American boxing. It's good for, like, it can't be bad for boxing if he's investing money into the sport, or if he's getting another sort of conglomerate billionaire company to invest in the sport. That's not bad for boxing. What's bad for boxing is when he signs guys like Artur Beterbiev and they duck fights. They're ducking on your own goddamn platform. That's embarrassing. That's what happens when you sign every fighter that's willing to fucking take a paycheck. I'm just saying. Y'all know what happened. Artur Beterbiev got offered a fight with Joe Smith on the undercard of, I think it was Jarrell Miller card, someone's card in the US. I don't know who, man. Fucking whatever, right? It might have been on the undercard of this Jarrell Miller thing, I believe. Artur Beterbiev, Joe Smith Jr. would have been the fight around December, and Artur Beterbiev ducks the fight. Point blank, he ducks the fight, and no one says nothing. It's like that made no news. Who criticized this guy for ducking Joe Smith Jr.? Beterbiev, get this dude the fuck out of here, man. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody, man. These guys ain't shit. These guys ain't shit, man. I'll tell you one thing. Dimitri Bivol's the truth. Everybody else can suck a dick, man. Because Kovalev ain't shit. Fucking Shabransky was never shit. Fucking Artur Beterbiev ain't shit. Adonis Stevenson's gonna smash this dude Volstick. And Volstick ain't shit. I'll tell you that right now, man. Maybe Volstick's okay. Maybe. But I still think Stevenson's gonna smash that dude. So, yeah, more on this. Hold on a second. We all know Al Haymon made Floyd Mayweather all the money in the world. Yeah, so it looks like BT Sport is going to have an ongoing relationship with Al Haymon, kind of like how Sky Sports deals with Matchroom. And that's about it. And it looks like there's going to be a working relationship with rival British promoter Frank Warren. So whereas, you know, Eddie Hearn is trying to stay away from Al Haymon fighters, other than when he's trying to poach the shit out of them. But when it comes to making fights with them Al Haymon fighters, he ain't into that. He just ain't into it. Frank Warren is willing to work with Al Haymon. You know, he's got a great stable of young, hungry talent. Josh Warrington. He's got Carl Frampton. He's got Daniel Dubois. He's got Anthony Yard. You know, he's got some killers. He's got some killers, man. Daniel Dubois especially. So, I know Joe Joyce is with Ringstar. I think he's part of the PBC team. So, you know, a lot of good options there. A lot of great options there, man. So, hey, you know what it is, man. E-King Fight News. Al Haymon smashing the gas on Eddie Hearn. And he's making his moves in the UK market. How about that? How about that? No press conference, no media announcement, nah. You gotta hear about it in an article on Boxing Scene or one of us here on YouTube, man. That's how you gonna hear about it, man. E-King Fight News. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Man, them hoes, Eddie Hearn signed, man. Beterbievs and fucking, man, there's a ton of them, man. I don't want to hate on Gabe Rosado, but come on, this dude ain't shit, man. Gabe Rosado. That dude is a bum. He's bum status right now. I'm sorry. Gabe Rosado's bum status. He's journeyman status right now. Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker is an Eddie Hearn fighter. And guess what happened? Maurice Hooker, in a fight where he was supposed to fight, is mandatory or something like that, Alex Salcedo, there was a purse bid. Eddie Hearn loses the purse bid, loses the rights to promote the fight. That's all top-ranked Bob Arum, and that's going to be on ESPN. Bob Arum just stole your fighter. You just leased your fighter out to Bob Arum because you couldn't pay the money, man. That's Eddie Hearn. When's the last purse bid Al Haymon lost? E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. And we're out.